So what's up guys, it's Drewsmc here, and in today's video I have this ultra modern building tutorial. So don't forget to smash a like for this awesome building, and if you could smash 50 likes that'd be absolutely amazing. Also don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more awesome building tutorials. Also guys, there are 2 other skyscraper tutorials, and don't forget to leave a like and check out those links in the description guys, and enjoy. So what's up guys, it's Drewsmc, and we are going to be building this skyscraper tutorial. For those of you who want to know how to build an awesome skyscraper, I have a tutorial right here on one, and I have the 3 skyscrapers there. Not actually, well, I do have a tutorial on that as well. Make sure you check that out. And this is going to be the 3rd installment of our skyscraper series. So if you also want to learn how to build a modern city, this is what we're in. I built this all in a series and did a tutorial step by step on every way. Don't forget to tune in to that as well. Link will be in the description. So the materials we're going to need is grey wool, white wool and glass, and any other stained glass. That's the main materials we're going to need for this. Just a heads up. So you can also, use black wool if you feel like you want to, or by any means you can swap out the grey wool that I will be using for cyan hardened clay, simply because they are pretty much the same except different textures. Let me just show you. Just if you want to add a bit of difference, they look really similar in my honest opinion, so you can swap them out if you wanted. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be building up. We're going to start by building up by 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 blocks guys. So we're going to be building up by 15 blocks on this corner here. So you just want to start on your pillar and build up by 15 blocks, then leave a 1 block gap and build up to the same height again. Then what we're going to do is we're going to count across 1 2 wait, let's actually count this properly. In fact, I just want to make this as easy as possible. You know what, don't worry. We're going to then leave across 2 spaces and then build up another pillar. And then we're going to leave another gap and build up another pillar like so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to count up. We're going to count across, in fact, 20 blocks guys. So we're going to count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and then that's 20 blocks there. So as you guys can see, that is the second. Oh wow, that doesn't even look like 20 blocks to be honest, from there to there, but it is what it is. So then we're going to do the same design we just did there. So we're going to build this up again. So we can build it up by 15 blocks, as you guys can see, the same design we just did there. So we have to build up 1 pillar by 15 blocks and then leave 1 gap, and then build up another pillar by 15 blocks again, then leave a 2 block gap and build up by 15 blocks again, and then here we go, and then build up by another 15 blocks. So there is that design. Right now you might be thinking, what is going on here? Don't worry guys, I've got it all covered, just wait. So now what we're going to do is we're going to count up 1 2 3 4, and then the 4th block, or in fact no, the 5th block, my bad guys, we're going to start by building across a pillar. So that leaves us with 4 blocks underneath. So on the 4th block, just make sure you splash self-swiftness to keep up with the speed. We're just going to go all the way across like so, and then we're just going to go all the way across to this part here as well. There we go. And then we're going to count up 5 blocks again. So 1 2 3 4 5, and then we're going to build across again. There we go. And hopefully you guys can see the simple pattern that I am doing here. It's very simple, very easy. The skyscraper, I don't know how long this tutorial is going to be, but I'm trying to get it done in the easiest manner possible. And then we're going to do the same along the top layer, just adding a row across. There we go. And there we have it. So there is that. Well, not just yet. And there we go. So as you guys can see, there we have that design. That is the base design. That's going to be the base design for this build. So now what we need to do is we need to do the rest of the base, and that means including the square. And let me just make sure I'm recording. Yep, I'm recording, everything's fine. So let me just save all the save, just in case I need to do this all again. So in case you guys haven't don't understand, this is basically the front part, and we need to build a square. So this goes across by, we build up our pillars and then go across by 15 blocks. So what we need to do is we need to build the front design again to the right and then again to the left. So basically this is going to be an entire square design. So in order to do that, what we need to do is we need to build up another 15 block pillar here. So another 15 block pillar, then leave the 2 block gaps and then build up another 15 block pillar, then build up another 15 block pillar, And then what we've got to do now, as you guys can see, we did the same design that we've got right here. We just need to build the rest of it around here. So we're going to leave count 20 blocks again. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. And then on the is it on the 10th block? I can't, I think I'm pretty sure it's on the 10th block. So let me actually just double check that, guys, just in case. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. Yeah, it's on the, so it's 19 blocks in between, which is actually, I'm not sure if that's good or not, but you know, it doesn't matter. So on the 20th block, what we need to do is we need to just build up our 15 pillars block again, and then we need to do the same design we just did over there. And I know this does get repetitive, guys, but this is, you know, how you build skyscrapers. And leave the 2 block gap, and then once again build up by 15 and build up by 15. But that's the only bad thing about skyscrapers, is the repetitiveness. You know, you have to do the same thing over and over again, but in the end your skyscraper will look amazing. So as we've done before, we just need to count 5 blocks from either the top or the bottom, and then just take it across. So we're just going to take this across along the top like so. And then if you guys can already see, if you guys know how to build like a cube or square, that's the design we're going to be going for. So we just need to count 1 2, let me actually just count my blocks, 1 2 3 4 5, and then there we go. I only placed glass there just to let you guys know that, just so that I wouldn't mess up on the counting. So there we go, simply because it's hard to see gray lines on gray blocks and it's just really weird. So yeah, and then just connect this around, as you guys can see, as I'm doing here. And then what we need to do now is we need to just do the same thing again, but on the other 2 sides. So let me just show you guys what I mean by that. So if we just connect this around, as you guys can see, what we are going to do now is we don't need that glass, or just placing that there just to help me. So as you guys can see, we've done the left side, the right side, and this is actually going to be a cube. So we need to go all the way around doing the same pattern. So the front pattern we did there, we need that to be built here. This pattern that we just built there, we need that to be built here. And then once we've done that, we'll have like a sort of frame. So I'm going to show you guys how we do that quickly. So we're just going to build up 1 pillar here, then leave the 2 blocks, build up another pillar here and here, the same exactly on that side. Then we'll just count our gap. Let me just, I don't need to count this, I'll just look across and see where it is. I'll just look across, I believe it's there, and then there. So we just build our 2 pillars, 2 block gap, 1 2, and then as you guys can see, it connects. I can see like the row, it sort of connects, and then that row connects, and then that row connects. So as you guys can see, you should easily be able to see. Then of course we need to do it on this side, so 2 blocks including this one, then leave a 2 block gap, then 2 blocks again. Oh wait, did I mess up the design? No, I didn't. Okay, so and then we need to do the same on this side and just all connect it. So I'm not going to do all of this on camera. In fact, I'm going to speed it up for most part, just because, you know, this is repetitive and it does get boring, but this is going to be the foundation of design. So all I need to do now is build up these remaining pillars. Then when I build up these pillars, all I need to do is connect them across. I'm going to build that, speed it up, and then because I've already built 2, you guys can build the remaining 2. You know, as you guys can see, I'm going to speed it up, and then I'll do the rest of the build on camera as well. So I'll see you guys in a second. So guys, we are now back, and as you guys can see, we have finished building the frame, and this is what the finished frame should look like, I believe. Yes, that is how it looks. Everything is a-okay. So all you need to do, make sure you splash yourself with swiftness and use your white wool. So this is where we're going to be using our white wool. So what we want to do is we want to go behind each of these corners and then build up our white pillars like so. So we're going to build up 1 pillar here, 1 pillar here, another pillar here. So basically all we're doing is we are filling in the gaps, and this is what we need to do when we go around to our, you know, our build. So not fill in the gaps like that, we want to go behind it and then fill in the gaps. So actually no, actually that is wrong. On this part we want to fill in the gaps like that, and then on the middle part, so on this part right here, we want to fill in the gaps like so. As you guys can see, just fill in the gaps. And then on the middle part right here, you just want to fill in the gaps behind. So that is it. Sorry for that little mistake, but no problems, easily resolved. So then you just want to come to the front part here and then just fill in that with your white wool. And as you guys can see, it creates this nice design. As you guys can see, there we go. We've got that nice design, and then you just want to keep going around and doing that. And I mean, you could leave it like this if you wanted, but you know, that's not what the tutorial is. But it's up to you guys to, you know, add and make changes to your build how you see fit. And then we're gonna go around and do the other. So just make sure you go around and do the other. So this is one corner complete. Then when you've got done the other corners, I will tell you guys what to do next. So this is one corner complete, and then we're gonna do the other corner next. So now that that framework is done, what we are going to do is use the rest of our wool to fill in the rest of the design. So in order to do that, what we're going to do is I'll show you how the design is going to go, I believe. So my bad, what we're going to do is we're going to come behind here, and then what we're going to do is get our white wall, and we're going to build up 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 blocks on that side. Then we're going to come to this side and build 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 blocks, and then we should have a 5 block gap here, as you guys can see, and you should have built that behind it. And then once you've done that, what we're going to do is these 7 blocks, as you guys can see, we started building them right diagonal to the point there, and we also did that on this side, so right diagonal to the point there. Let me just make sure my mic isn't muted, guys, because I have severe paranoia about recording an entire skyscraper video and I just forget to click record. So all we need to do now is this whole pillar, as you guys can see across here, we just need to build it all the way up to the top. So we're just gonna build it all the way up like that. There we go. Build it all the way up like that, and then we're just going to do this again, and then I will show you guys what to do just in a second. So we're going to build this up again, then this point as well, and only 2 more points to go now. So as you guys can see, push resistance is really helping me out here. Once more again. Oh gosh, this is going to take a while. Which was on PC. So yeah, we just put up one side and then a second side. If I could get this build done. So let me just do this. I'm probably going to speed this up, so I'll be right back. So guys, as you can now see, we are back, and what we're going to do is we are going to use our glass blocks to fill in this sort of design. So in order to do that, we need to come behind here, and then above this point we're just going to place glass behind here like so that these areas are going to be filled in with glass. So we just need a layer of glass behind here like so, and we just want to build this up for the first 2 layers. But the ground floor, there's actually going to be an opening, because of course, you know what, this is actually going to have an actual open floor, unlike the other skyscraper that I built, you know, that was just for show. But I mean, if you guys do want an interior, I will do that after. So I'll show you guys how it looks. The glass just needs to be behind it like that. So of course, you know, if you have any interior on the first floor, you know, it's going to be all cool and stuff. So this is going to be the door area, but for now what you want to do is just knock off this layer, because of course, you know, there's nothing on this layer, and just add out the grey wall by 2 blocks behind here. So there we go. So we just added out the grey wall, and then of course, for when there's 2 more floors, there's going to be, you know, glass in the middle. So for the rest of the sides, guys, so for this side and for the back side and for this side here, what you guys can do is just on the bottom side, you guys can either, I'm going to give you guys 3 options, guys, because there's either way you do, it doesn't really matter, because, you know, the sides of the house, sides of the build don't actually matter as much as the front of it. The front of it is what people see first. So on the sides, what you guys can do is either, number 1, which would be easy, is to fill this side in with all glass, which is, you know, completely cool, because you'd have a lot of lighting coming in, which is, you know, pretty much fine. I'm probably going to do that for one of them. Or what you guys could do is just fill it in with all white wool, or you guys could do this same design here, so having a mixture of the, you know, design. So what I'm going to do is I am actually going to fill this side in with glass, and I'm actually going to fill in this side with glass, and on the back window I'm just going to fill it in with white wool. But you guys can just either fill it all in with white wool or all in glass, or it doesn't matter. So these back 3 panels are going to be filled in with wool. These 2 side panels are going to be filled in with glass, so that every floor has a nice sort of open view. So when I do the interior, it does look really nice. So I'm going to get building on this side of glass. I'm going to build across blocks here just to show you. Then I'm going to build these up so that it covers these 3. Then I'm going to do the same for the back here. So if you guys want to follow me and do the glass way, just add glass all along for these 3, and then on the back here, just make sure you just fill it in with white. And the way you fill it in with white is just, you know, make sure that when you're doing this, you build it one behind it. So you don't want to build this filled in with white like that. Just make sure you build it one behind it like that for all three. So I'm going to speed it up now, guys, and then once we do this part, guys, we are then going to get onto the top part of the skyscraper. So I will be back in a second, guys. So there it is, guys, for the first part. So yeah, the side parts don't really matter. Just do what you want. I'm going to fill in the glass on the right side and left side, and then wool on the back side. So I will be right back. Okay, so guys, as you guys can see, now that this foundation area here is completely done, all we need to do is go over the top and fill it all in with white wool. So just fill it in the top area, guys, with white wool. So this entire area, as you guys can see, so I've added glass on the left side, which does look fine. I've added glass on the right side, which does look fine, and then I've added the white wool on the back side, which again does look fine. You could have either done white wool on all sides or glass on all sides. It really doesn't matter, just as long as you have this front design done. That is all that matters. So yeah, what we need to do is just fill this all in the top layer with white wool, then I'll be right back with what to do. So now, guys, is going to be the last part of this tutorial. So this is going to be the actual two top pillars being built up to the sky. So in order to do this, what we need to do is we need to get our white wool and come to the very edge, and then we want to start by building 2 by 2, like a little 2 by 2 design, as you guys can see there. I'm not sure how you guys want to call it, whatever, just call it what it is, a 2 by 2 design, and then just add 3 on each side. So you just want to build 3 blocks, and then just make sure there's 3 blocks on that side. Then what you want to do is you want to build 1, 2, 3, and then we want to build 1, 2, 3 again. So that is, you know, how the design is. Just build that as I've said I've done, and then just build the same design we've done there. So just build this design. I don't know how to explain it, so we're just gonna build 3 blocks, then leave a 1 block gap. Just do that pattern for 3 times, and then I'll show you guys how to do it here again. So we're just gonna build 1, 2, 3, then leave 1 gap, place another, 1 gap, place another, 1 gap, place another. Then on the last 4th block, we just want to place 1, 2, 3, then 1, then already 1 here, then just add 2, so that's 3 both ways. So just make sure you add both on some sides. I know this might be a little bit confusing, guys, but just screenshot it, and I will try my hardest to put a little image over the video. So if the video does stop randomly, there will be an image over it just showing you guys how many lengths it is. So in all total, just be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 block gap, and then just 3 blocks in between. So I'll show you guys again. So we need to do it on this side as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 block gap, so 7 block gap, and then we just place 1 in between each block, as you guys can see. Then we just place 3 here, then we come to this side, add 2, and then we just need to do that for every corner, guys. So as you guys can see, we need this design here, and then we need this design here, and then this design in that corner, and this design in that corner. So it's like the bottom, but we're just doing a different design again. So this is probably going to be the hardest part, just getting down this bottom bit. So I'm just actually going to do all of this on camera. So we're going to add, leave 1 gap, build another, leave 1 gap, build another, leave 1 gap, build another, and then the last gap we're going to place 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2. Then we're going to come to this side, do the same what we did on that side over here again. So build 1, 2, 3. There's already 1 here, then 2, 3. Then we leave 1 gap, build 1, leave 1 gap, build 1, leave 1 gap, 1. So 3 times of leaving a gap, then another. The last one, 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2. As you guys can see, then we come over to here, and then the same thing. So it's only on the edges, guys, only along the edge of the build. 1, 2, 3, leave that. 1, 2, 3, leave that. 1, 2, and then because you know it's 3 from each side, so 1, 2, 3, as you guys can see, then 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to do it the last side over here. And by now, if you are watching this, you should have gotten the gist how to do it, because this is, you know, this is probably the easiest part of the tutorial. So 1, 2, 3. I do apologize if I have to cut this tutorial midway, because I know I might get interrupted. So leaving gap there, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. So I'm just placing 3 blocks with the 1 block gap in between them. Then the last one, 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2 again, and then we just can do the design. So as I said before, guys, skyscraper building does get really repetitive. So just make sure you make a note of that anytime you do click on a skyscraper tutorial video, because that is going to happen. So what we need to do now for the actual video, in order to do this, all we need to do now, guys, is just build up these pillars. So when we build up these pillars are going as high as, I believe, and I do apologize if you guys do hear clicking. The clicking is just for, you know, I'm just clicking reference images for this build, images that I built on PC, just ensuring that I don't screw up on this tutorial essentially. So I believe this build is going to go as high as 75 blocks, guys. So I'll show you guys how high that is. So I'll do 1 there, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, wow, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 40, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. That is high, guys. 50 blocks is high. I mean, I might tell you guys to make it. No. In fact, 50 blocks isn't that high. 50 there, and then yeah, 75 blocks is the magic number. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. So that is very high, guys, as you guys can see. So it does go into the clouds. So 75 blocks is high, but that is the price you pay for, you know, building a skyscraper in your world. So this skyscraper, guys, is going to take me a while to, you know, finish off the design. So we need to build up all of these pillars by 75 blocks. That is correct, guys. As you guys can see, 75 blocks is going to be the number of blocks that we build this up by, and that is going to be, in fact, 1 second, guys, let me just check my reference picture 1 more second. So yeah, guys, I just went and checked my reference, and my reference is pretty much accurate apart from 5 blocks. So just remove 5 blocks from the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in fact, if you guys want this to go even higher, it's up to you. I would just say 70 blocks is the magic number. So after we do that, guys, I believe our tutorial is going to be very near an end. So far I've been recording for about just over an hour now, just trying to get everything down in terms of, you know, restarting the tutorial over and over again, just because I keep messing up. So we need to go to every block and build it up by 70 blocks. Yes, that's right, guys. Don't know if I'm going to speed it up or come back, because this is just going to take a really long time, and I just want to just add a little part here as well, guys. So in the middle of this part here, guys, we're going to build up glass. So just add glass in the middle here, just add glass in the middle here, and then we're just going to come over to here and just add glass again. So in the centers, like we did before, we're going to add glass in the middle, guys, and that's going to be the key point for the design. So make sure you build up the glass as well. And this is going to take me, have I been building it behind? Yeah, I've been building it behind. In fact, I believe it should it be behind? Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's behind or with it. So as you guys can see, that's what glass should be. And guys, this is going to take a very long time. So I will be back to do this. You know, I will cut the video and then I'll be back. So hopefully, guys, do get back to this. So just build it all up by 70 blocks, guys. I know it's going to take a while, but that is, you know, how you build a skyscraper. So yep, I will be right back, and having built up it with 70 blocks. So I'll be right back. So what's up, guys, Drewsmc here, and part 2 will actually be out in 3 days, since building up 70 blocks and all of those points does take quite a while. So I'm going to leave you guys with a bit of a time, you know, to get everything done. So guys, from Drewsmc, and until next time, it's going to be peace from me.